Hi everyone, Shelby Walker Adams here, and welcome to Body Weight Wednesday. Today I'd like to show you how to do an exercise that I see done wrong 90% of the time. And it's a shame because this exercise not only has the ability to sculpt great looking butt and thighs, but can greatly reduce lower back pain and help increase your ab strength if done correctly. You may not believe me, but that exercise is the lunge. So first, I'd like to show you guys really what a lunge does and what it works. Everybody thinks of the lunge as working your thighs, your butt. Yes, you're correct. But did you also know that a lunge starts from here and is therefore a form of a sit-up? That's correct. Let me show you something. You'll see I have purple here, and this purple represents the bottom part of my core, and it shows where the lunge starts. So if I was to do a lunge, you'll notice I crunch, and as I crunch, right, I'm going down, and I'm also taking this lower back. Notice again, take a look at the lower back. I'm lengthening the lower back. So if people are suffering from lower back pain, they're often very tight right here. They also have weaker abs, and from sitting all day, their hip extensors are very tight. So when a lunge starts, this is what I see. Oh, I'm afraid to even do it. But I see a lot of this. Swinging the body forward, knees going beyond the hips, and of course, none of the core is engaged at all. Well, I'm going to give you 5 tips to the perfect lunge, and then I'm going to give you a lunge routine that will have your muscles begging for mercy. So here's tip number 1. Find a wall. All right? You can find a wall. You could find, in this case also, if you have in your house a half wall, you can find a couch, but I want you to find a wall and place one of your feet right by it. And then you'll notice that your knee can't go beyond the toe. If you try to do the typical lunge, it will bang your knee, and that's no good. So as soon as you find that wall, I want you to take a step back and create a triangle, so to speak, so that you have that space. And now you have that room to move forward. That one step alone will help improve. And you'll notice, right, as soon as I take that step back, some people are going to get to right about here. They're going to feel that hip extension, and they're going to be so tight, they won't even be able to complete a lunge. And that's okay. You're still getting stronger. Now, step number 2, step number 2 is to step back. Then step number 3, I want you to straighten your feet. Now, most people, they're very tight in the glutes, and their toes will turn out. So you see, like, people will do this. All right, this ain't no yoga class, right? This is a lunge. So what I want you to also do, turn and pivot on your toe, facing that foot forward. Once again, most of you may not even be able to get past this. You'll start breathing hard. You'll feel, whoa, like you're really loosening things up. That means you're doing it correct. But no pain, just feeling like you're stretching out things. Once you've done that, all right, then what I want you to do is practice standing nice and tall. Okay? And then after that comes the best part. Engage your abs. So I want you to literally crunch. So for some, this is where their lunge will be. They'll never get way down deep because they first have to get that flexibility in their lower back and in their abs. Once you've gotten to this part where you're starting to engage the core and your knees are not beyond your toes and your foot is straight, you have all the makings you need for a very perfect lunge routine. So Now I'm going to give you 3-part lunge workout. You guys are gonna love this. Come with me if you dare, but not before you practice those moves I've showed you in a mirror. Make sure you don't look like this, okay? This ain't no rock and roll. I want you guys to make sure that you can execute and do a crunch. Right then and there, you're gonna have it perfect. So once you get that, you're gonna do 1 set of 8, and you're gonna go down top to bottom. Now, your top to bottom might look like this, because you don't at that point have the strength or the flexibility. That's okay. Do that for 1 set of 8. Next set of 8 for your lunges, go forward, straighten up. Notice, I'm not moving that back leg at all, but my calves right now are on fire. In fact, I wish I'd switch sides. Let me do that. Okay? And then, don't switch sides. You're still staying on your same side. Then, for your 3rd part of your lunge, okay, what I want you to do is, you're gonna hold down, come up. Hold down, come up. So, let's go through that again. 3 sets of 8. Top to bottom, forward and back, and then halfway down, halfway up. Halfway down, halfway up. Try that, 1 on each side. Let me know how you do. And thanks for joining me on Body Weight Wednesday.